she boo. La 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 la. Ooh 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 ah doo ah. Hello there, dear audience. We're glad you came to see the story of a disenchanted girl of 23.
She's 29.
Well, hello there, dear audience. We think that it's just fine that you come to hear a story of a girl who's 29. But before we go on further now, we think you ought to know what she was like in years before to understand our show.
When she was 7, she watched too many documentary specials on the tombs of ancient Egypt and had decided that she was actually the reincarnation of Cleopatra. So she locked herself in the closet to reenact the death scene with this rubber stake she got from the dollar store. Somehow, she jammed the door and was locked in there for 4 hours. Her mother had to call the fire department to let her out. She never wore a toga again.
Ooh, 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 ah, doo, ah.
When she was 8, she thought that God was a magical wizard who would grant all of your wishes, so she went to Bible camp. She had this plastic dog, and she thought that if she prayed hard enough, that God would make it come to life. She put the dog in a bucket. She prayed so hard overnight. When she woke up in the morning, the dog was still plastic. And well, she didn't go to Bible camp the next year.
Ooh, 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 ah, doo, ah. Just so you know where she is coming from, you know what she has done. You don't know where she is going yet, cause that is still to come. If you wait it out a bit, you'll see her take a stance. In the meantime, for your viewing pleasure, we will do a dance.
When she was 9, she didn't know what she wanted to be when she grew up, so she decided that she was actually Queen Elizabeth's long-lost daughter. She took to drinking tea and talking with a British accent. This really annoyed her parents. Elizabeth never showed up, and she realized that her life was going to be average. She stopped drinking tea after that. When she was 14, she read Pride and Prejudice and decided she was more mature than other 14-year-olds. This did not make her many friends. When she was in high school, she buried the book by a tree in her yard as part of a magic spell to make her popular. She decided to try being a witch. This did not make her many friends either. She avoided the classics from then on.
Ooh, 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 ah, doo, ah. Just so you know where she is coming from, you know what she has done. You don't know where she is going yet, cause that is still to come. When if you are wondering the how and why and when, but you'll have to wait a moment, cause we're going to dance again. When she was 16, she bought a poster of Marilyn Monroe for a wall and decided that she wanted to look just as beautiful as her. So, she went to the salon to get her hair dyed blonde, but the next day she went swimming and her hair turned green. She realized that no one could be as beautiful as Marilyn Monroe. She took the poster down. When she was 21, she was 3 years and 2 months into an English degree when she started to take an interest in the French Revolution and thought she might want to become a historian. So she dropped her classes and took history. Only, she never finished either degree. The French Revolution lost its appeal after that. Ooh, 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 ah, doo, ah. So you see now, dear audience, our girl is feeling low. She lost her job last month, that's something you should know. Well, she's feeling kind of angsty, and very woe is me. And that's all we have to tell you now about the backstory. Just wait till you can see the things that happen now. You won't believe your eyes as you watch from where you sit. The bad delightful lies, vivacity and wit, and all the things that
Allie! Allie!
Oh, hey, baby. Ugh, these cramps are killing me.
What?
I said these cramps are killing me.
Can you turn that down? I need to talk to you about something.
I can't hear you.
Can you turn it down?
I don't know where the remote is.
I think we need to break up.
What?
I said, I think we need to break up.
So, how was your day?
Allie.
I mostly just lazed around here, but I did do a job search online this morning. There's one I might apply for.
Allie.
Do you think that we should go out for dinner tonight, or should we stay in, do you think?
Allie.
Why?
It's just, look, it's been 5 years, and that's great, that really is, but I just don't feel...
You don't feel...
I'm just not sure anymore.
Well, how long have you felt like this?
I don't know, that doesn't matter.
It does.
Maybe like 2
2 weeks? 2 months?
years.
2 years? 2 years? You mean to tell me that you felt like this for 2 years and you didn't say anything? Oh, is that why you got me a dustbuster for Christmas?
No, I got you a dustbuster because it's a useful present. I have one.
I know you do.
Well, they work great. Is there a problem with yours?
No, the dustbuster is fine. It's great. Thank you again. Is this because I lost my job?
Whoa, it's
Because
got nothing to...
I'm looking like really hard, and you know how it is around here. And is there someone else?
No.
Oh my God, there is someone else.
No, there actually isn't.
Why did you do this to me?
Do what? It's not how I wanted this to go.
You're breaking up with me, Kirk. How did you want it to go? Did you think it would be a happy thing?
I'm sorry.
You know what? Just get out.
I don't have any bad feelings toward you.
Well, I do. I think you're a complete idiot, and I didn't like you either for like 3 years. And take your stupid dustbuster back! Not everything has to be clean all the time! All right down there? Yes, Mom, I'm fine. Shit. 20 years of education, no job, no husband, no stupid dustbuster loving boyfriend, 4 cats. Living in my parents' basement. I'm gonna die alone! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. And no one will ever find me. Until like my birthday in 2 months. But by then the cats will have eaten my face. I'm not calling Amber. I'm not calling her. She always hated Kirk. She's gonna be like, I told you so. Or, why don't you come over and help with the twins for a bit? Or, I can set you up with one of Billy's friends and you should have a baby before your uterus can't handle it anymore. Oh. They have mommy and me baby classes at the Y. Oh. Oh my God. What am I doing? I'm in my 20s, my early 20s. Okay, I lied. I'm in my late 20s, I'm nearly 30. Not that it matters, but you know, not what I used to be. I'm in my 20s, I don't have my whole life figured out right now. But that's okay, I
Oh, come on! Why does my hallucination have to be all hot people? Why can't I be thinking of, I don't know, talking snails, top hats, or a singing washing machine, or anything but this? Oh,
We're in our 20s, our early 20s, our boobs are perky, and our futures are bright. We all have boyfriends, we trip to Europe, but we don't stay home. No, we go out every night. We're in our 20s, no one says, what are you doing now? In that way, we go to art school and we live with our parents rent free. Okay, it really doesn't matter when we get out of bed.
I wish you all were dead!
We're in our 20s.
My tummy is not fat, you stupid blonde long hair! You wait till your metabolisms go! Time will get you too!
Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Someone help me. Someone give me some advice. I can't be the first woman in history to have gone through something like this.
Welcome to Herstory.
What?
Welcome to Herstory.
No, I heard you the first time. I just don't know.
Welcome to Herstory.
Full-fledged hallucinations.
When life starts you down and the world's looking dull and nothing is going your way, there's a place you can go where a girl you will know. These ladies will show you the way. Take a step back in time, take a step through the past, and have faith in the ones who came first. The advice that we give, it will help you to live a life that is no longer cursed. Because her story is the only story. It's your story, it's mine, it's ours. It's a story that's hidden somewhere past the heat. It's secret, it's hidden, it's barred. It's the story of a past that's been his in the past, but that's past and behind us and marred. And so welcome to her story. We've come so far. CLEOPATRA and Eve and Marie Antoinette, Jane Austen and Marilyn Munro, Queen Elizabeth too. We are all here for you to tell you the things that we know. So you think that you're crazy, so you think that you're nuts, so you think you are losing your mind. Just sit back and relax, let us give you the facts. We're sure it will help you unwind. Because her story is the only story. It's your story, it's mine, it's ours. It's a story that's hidden somewhere past the heat. It's secret, it's hidden, it's barred. It's a story of a past that's been in the past, but that's past and behind us and barred. And so welcome to her story. You've come so far. Oh yes, welcome to her story. You've come so far. Oh yes, welcome to her story. You've come so far.
What is this?
Herstory. We only said it 10 times.
Shouldn't have eaten that apple. Really shouldn't have done it. Hi. Have I lost my mind?
No, she's lost her mind, but you seem fine.
Why are you standing like that?
Aren't you gonna take a picture?
No?
Can you keep it down?
Keep what down? They always stay up like this.
More tea?
I'm dreaming.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Ow.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
You know they blame her for everything? Ridiculous.
Who blames her?
Humanity. Mankind. History.
And I'm in Herstory.
Yeah, there are no men here. Trust me, I've looked everywhere.
Why
am I here?
Oh, why is she here?
She's here to bring me tea.
She's here because I ate it.
Obviously, she needs our help.
Oh,
You're a credit to the Empire, Jane.
what do you need help with?
I don't know.
Heavens, you don't know? I'm a very important person, and you are wasting my time.
I'm sorry.
Ask her what's wrong.
What?
Obviously, she has some kind of a problem.
Oh, obviously.
It's probably my fault. Most things are my fault.
You're so narcissistic, Eve.
Ask her what's wrong.
I do not take orders from peasants or lower members of the landed gentry.
That's probably why you were beheaded.
What's wrong?
Well, my boyfriend just left me.
He left you? How embarrassing. Is your heart broken?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think I knew it wasn't going anywhere.
He preferred hunting?
Video games. Anyway, I'm 29.
An old maid. Nearly 30 and not yet married. Did your parents not care enough about you to arrange a match?
There are worse things than never getting married.
Like what?
Well, like losing your sense
Virginity. Looks.
I was going to say sense of self-worth.
Well, that's gone too. And I lost my job.
Oh, your independence.
I'm looking for another one. Sort of. Honestly, I just don't feel happy or important. And now I'm hallucinating dead people.
She needs us.
Hope we're not dead.
Well, yeah, I don't know how you fit in all this. It's my fault.
Sweet Isis, look! We can help you.
Speak for yourself.
Do you have other plans?
Well, my plan for this afternoon was to take this model ship you see here and have it fastened into my hair like so.
Could you do that later?
Well, I think that I could.
That would be great! Thank you. Someone needs to take charge of the situation. And as ruler of the Commonwealth, that duty falls to me. I will give you my advice on these matters. Now, you will all stand for my anthem. Stop! Stop that!
God save.
We will each take a turn to give her our advice.
Young lady, I am very important.
We are all very important.
Well then, what qualifies?
I was the last pharaoh of Egypt. I am the reincarnation of the great goddess Isis herself.
And I started a revolution.
I'm not sure you should be proud of that.
My face is on coffee mugs. See, my mug's on a mug.
Well, I wrote some of the greatest novels of all time.
And you created Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy, who's that? He sounds handsome.
He is handsome, and he's no concern of yours.
Why's that?
You will never meet him, because that would require reading.
What about you, girl? What have you done?
I've doomed her. I've lost her paradise and I left us all to burn.
You'll have to excuse Eve. She's been a bit morbid ever since she listened to the snake.
Snake! Where? Don't listen to it. It speaks lies.
I slept with the president. He's important, right? So I'm important. My face is on coffee mugs. Can I be included?
Yes.
So it's settled. We will help you solve your problems. Who is to go first?
Well,
It ought to be Eve.
She always gets to go first.
Well, that's because she came first.
Good point. Let Eve go first.
Oh, I really don't think I'm unqualified to be giving advice. I really don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think I'm into this idea either. I should
Wrong the side.
In the beginning, it took God 7 days to build the world, to make the mountains and the rivers and the trees all fit. But when He made me, a little thing from Adam's rib, it only took 1 day for me to ruin it. It's all my fault, it's all my fault. Nothing good has ever come from me. Everything on earth that's wrong is all my fault. I can't go back. I listened to the snake that set it free. It's all her fault. I listened to the snake is me. Original sin, 7 years for the Holocaust, 9/11, the Rwandan genocide, the reason we don't all go to heaven, racism, sexism, Russian Civil War, Pearl Harbor and the Hindenburg disaster, Hurricane Tornado, lepers in the poor. I can list them off even faster. The river poaching cancer, residential schools, and Napoleonic War, tuberculosis, internet scams that are taking in fools, the suicides and the overdoses. It's all her fault, it's all her fault. Nothing good has ever come from me. Everything on earth that's wrong is all her fault. I can't go back. She listened to the snake, she set it free. It's all my fault. She listened to the snake under the tree. Volcanoes erupting, corrupt government, satanic rituals, babies, teenagers shoplifting, people getting shot. The reason that it hurts having babies. See the movies, the AIDS epidemic, overeating, missing Italy, the earthquakes underground, every single race for living being. Car crashes, bullying, parking tickets to snowing or some misdiagnosis, fatal food allergies, legal suits, scarlet fever, and scoliosis. It's all her fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all her fault. It's all her fault. Nothing good has ever come from me. Everything on earth that's wrong is all her fault. I can't go back. She listened to the snake, she set it free. She listened to the snake under the tree. In the beginning, it was he and I beneath the tree in paradise. His arms were wrapped around me where they're meant to fit. And everything was perfect, oh so perfect for a while. It only took 1 bite for me to ruin it. That's all I have to say.
I'm confused.
Eve, just give her some advice. As the first woman, you must have some insight into the plight of other women.
I guess sorry about your boyfriend.
Thanks.
I ruined my relationship too, but we had to stay together because we were the only 2 people on Earth at the time. He really didn't have any other options.
Well, apparently KIRK does.
Sorry, all of your problems are my fault. Do you really want my advice?
I guess so.
Okay. Do what you're told. Don't question the natural order of things. You say you don't feel important? Well, you probably aren't meant to be. Why does everyone think they need to be important? It's overrated, trust me. You try having the whole of humanity hanging in the balance while you eat a piece of fruit. You really don't want everyone knowing your name. Leave things as they are.
Mediocre.
Yes! Mediocre is safe. Mediocre doesn't attract attention. Mediocre will save you from him.
From who?
She means the snake?
Snake! Never trust a snake because it is lying to you. It's lying to you and it's out to screw up your life. The minute you let your guard down and you trust that thing, it's over. Over! Do you hear me? I see you! I see
your places right now.
There has to be a way out of here. There has to be a way out of here. Where? Look. I don't want any trouble, okay? I don't. I've had a really, really crappy day. Few years. And I just want to go home and sit on my couch and be sad and eat chips.
You can't leave.
But I want to leave.
You can't leave. None of us can leave.
Oh, we can't?
You mean I'll never get to kiss anyone else ever again?
Let's not be too hasty in deciding that.
This is nonsense. Find the doorway.
There's a light over this way. We can't leave. There's like a wall, but you can't see it. An invisible wall. That flapper girl is right.
I'm Cleopatra! Listen, we're stuck here until we play out our purpose, whatever that may be, but I'm 100% certain that it involves you. You asked for our help.
No, I called out to the general world for help, and I was in my living room. I didn't think anyone was going to hear me.
But we did hear you.
But I wasn't talking to you. I didn't say, hey, Marilyn Monroe, Cleopatra, can you please transport me to some historical woman's purgatory for lunatics?
We didn't ask to get stuck here either.
Cleo is right. You need our advice.
Yes, so we need to work together.
Like friends.
Nonsense. Everyone knows that women can't be friends.
It's not in our weak natures.
It's just competition for men.
But there are no men here. So we can think straighter and our brains can be clearer.
Point. I hate you, Kristen. And you have very nice bosoms. Your hair is quite tall. Thank you. And Queen Elizabeth, I like your hat.
Well, thank you. Your dress is very creative. Did you make it yourself?
Yes, because I was naked. Well, so this advice, you think if I listen to all of this advice, then all of this will go away and I can go back to my substandard life?
I can't guarantee, but I'm fairly certain.
Okay, great. Fine, let's get this over with. Who's next?
Well, oh, guys, please, because I really want to go.
Oh, does she have to have a turn?
Yes.
Vanity working on a weak mind produces every sort of mischief.
Oh, she doesn't like me. Most women don't, ever since I was 14.
I can list the reasons why.
Oh, I already know why. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I'm out of control, and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring.
Is that so?
Young lady, you should pay more attention. Miss Austen, she's a national treasure.
I do not want her to pay more attention to me, as it saves me the trouble of liking her a great deal.
Now listen, you. I think we have a lot in common. I think we're kind of like the same person.
I don't.
Were you an orphan too?
No.
Well, I was. When I was a little kid, no one loved me, and no one ever told me I was pretty. Well, my foster parents used to leave me at the movies just to get me out of the house. And all day and into the night, I'd watch that big screen right up close, like in the front row, and I was happy. I felt like I wasn't alone, you know?
Wait, so your advice is to go to the movies?
I'm saying that we are both just small girls in a big world trying to find love.
Yeah, I thought that KIRK and I would get married. I mean, I wasn't excited about it or anything, but you know, it's just sort of what people do.
I've been married 3 times and divorced 3 times. Trust me, it ain't all what it's cracked up to be. But you need a man. A woman can't be alone. She can't do it by herself. A man makes you feel important, makes you glad you're a woman. So you need a man, no question.
Shouldn't you suggest something more practical, like a career?
Oh, a career is wonderful, but you can't curl up with it on a cold night. Sometimes a girl likes to be flattered, likes to feel she is the most important person in the world, and only a man can do that.
What of the lesbians?
What's a lesbian?
Well, Josepha, it's when you dress your maids up as shepherdesses and then play with them in the garden. Well, neither do I.
I just know that men have always made me feel special and important and loved. And it sounds like you need those things.
So you think I should try to get Kirk back?
No! Get a man that worships the ground you walk on, not some schmuck who left you.
How do I do that?
Easy. Sex appeal.
Sex appeal.
This may surprise you, but I have never had any trouble getting any man I've ever wanted, ever.
Yeah, but you're you and I'm me. How do I do that?
Well, let's start by getting dressed in something a little less baggy. Let me explain. He doesn't care if you read books. He only cares about your looks. It doesn't matter how you feel. All he needs is sex appeal. So raise your hairline just an inch, tuck your waist into a cinch, prop your boobs up to your chin, make your voice sound just like sin. 'Cause you can't change a man, so be the woman that he needs. I'm sure you can, sweetheart, if you believe. All you need is sex appeal. And you might think that he wants something real with you, but what he feels for you, dear, is in his pants and not his brains. So take a stance, drive him insane. 'Cause you can't change a man, so forget how you feel. Don't be yourself, be his with sex appeal. You might think he's not so nice. You might think that he's a lout, but you won't get this millionaire unless you make him shout. So bat your eyes and lay it on. Come on, girl, make a deal. Nothing gets you what you want like a bit of sex appeal. And then he likes your tits and bum. What you may come to find, you don't really care to talk about. Just lay it bare and have a ball. So just wear something tight, do your makeup and hair. Let that stay up all night, pretend you care. So just wear something tight, do your makeup and hair. Let that just stay up all night, pretend you care. 'Cause you can't change a man, so forget what you feel. Don't be yourself, be his sex appeal.
So change my
myself.
Entirely.
I don't know how good this advice has been so far.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
I'm not really Marilyn. I never wanted to be Marilyn. It just happened. Marilyn is like a veil I wear over Norma Jean. I used to get the feeling, and sometimes I still get it, that I was fooling somebody. I don't know who or what. Maybe myself. I don't even really talk like this.
I can talk completely normal.
See? It's all an act. I'm not even really this dumb. But men like simple women, you know. It also helps if you appear perpetually surprised. And if you're always kind of flashing them a little bit of cleavage as if it's an accident. Oh, no. If you can, be moody and unpredictable. Keep things spicy. Like telling you love them and then slap them in the face and keep on their toes. And if you get the sense that things are going south, you leave first. A smart girl leaves before she is left. Oh, here. Take these.
What is it?
I don't really know. But the pink ones are for when you want to fall asleep. The blue ones make you more awake. The yellow ones make you happy. And the red ones are for when you want to feel nothing at all. Or was it the pink ones make you feel nothing? The reds? The blues? Anyway, take these. They work for me.
Didn't you die this way?
I died?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, for goodness sake. Everybody dies.
At least you don't get beheaded.
Or bitten by a snake.
Snake! Somebody get it! Kill it! No, Eve, you are prepared now. You can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Can't say fancy things now, can you? I'm too pretty to stop. I mean, which one's different? Is it the pinks and the blues? Which one?
Stop this caterwauling immediately. Oh, have you no respect for your elders? Oh, it sounds like a circus in here, and I dislike the circus a great deal. I asked for tea ages ago, and still I have no tea. I have never been so insulted.
Would your majesty care to go next?
Definitely not. I shall be the finale. Let Miss Austen go. At least she has some sense. Jane?
Oh, I suppose.
Oh, wait. This is not at all the right hat for this occasion. Continue.
Forget everything you've just been told.
What?
You do not need a man.
What?
Nobody needs a man. It's the lack of career that's the real problem. Sit. Tell me, were you educated at home?
Public school,
Oh, and how many years?
20.
20.
Well, there was elementary school and junior high and high school, and then I went to university and I did one half the degree and then another half the degree.
Don't two halves make a whole?
There were two different halves of two different things and I didn't finish.
Didn't finish which?
Either.
Why?
Well, I changed my mind partway through the first one, and then when I started the second one, I also got a job, but it was only a term, so it wasn't guaranteed work, and so now I'm unemployed and living in my parents' basement.
I see. Well, you must finish your education. This is paramount. You have had every advantage that a young woman could hope for, and you don't want to be a burden to your family any longer.
Well, I'm not a burden to my family.
Oh, please. You are obviously past matchmaking age. And while it sometimes happens that a woman is handsomer at 29 than she was 10 years before, I do not think you should pin all of your hopes on making an advantageous marriage. We older girls must be practical and not let ourselves be made to appear foolish. A single woman with a very narrow income must be a ridiculous, disagreeable old maid, the proper sport of boys and girls. But a single woman of good fortune is always respectable and may be as sensible and pleasant as anyone else. Give a girl an education, introduce her properly into the world, and 10 to 1, but she has the means of settling well without further expense to anyone.
Is that it?
Yes?
Aren't you going to sing a song?
Why on earth would I sing a song?
We sang songs. And I'm going to sing a song.
I don't do things just because other people are doing them.
Well, surprises then.
Those surprises are foolish things. The pleasure is not enhanced, and the inconvenience is often considerable.
Just sing a song.
Nothing ever fatigues me but doing what I do not like. And I don't feel like singing a song. I don't feel it would be beneficial to her in any way.
Perhaps not, but it's rather more fun when you sing a song. I like a song.
I'd like to hear a song.
Just sing a song.
For goodness sake. Fine. Frivolous nonsense.
Proposing on a bended knee, on a misty springtime night, my knowing eyes and tilted now, the way that I would sit and bow, I'd hold her close and ask her how it could be so right.
And I realize that there is no perfect man, so I must make the perfect man for me. Yes, I realize that there is no perfect man, so I must make him up since he will never be.
She writes my muscle legs, running to you through the rain. I'll inherit lots of money, but I'll never boast. And you know in fact that I will always love you most.
And I realize that there is no perfect man, so I must make the perfect man for me. Yes, I realize that there is no perfect man, so I must leave him up since he will never be.
Is the song over?
Yes, the song is over.
It just didn't seem like it was over.
Well, it is.
It just didn't sound very final, is all.
I thought I had already made my point. You asked me to sing, I sang, I am not singing again.
I thought it was most adequate.
Thank you. And I hope you see, as I have referred to in the song, that this is why I have put all of my efforts into creating a career for myself. At least then I may achieve independence, instead of chasing after the ideal someone who doesn't exist. You should do the same.
I haven't even thought about getting another real boyfriend, let alone making one up. I'll keep it in mind, though. I just got dumped, and then I started hallucinating this, so when I get home, for sure. Can't wait to get home.
Oh, there is nothing like staying at home for real comfort.
Oh, I have a comfy couch there, and there's brownies there somewhere. I have 4 cats, Benji, Tula, Peaky, and Bo. Benji is this big orange Tom, and Tula is so pretty. She's got this long white hair, but she sheds everywhere. And then Peaky, well, he's small and gray, and he's got these big blue eyes, and he likes to hang out the bathroom, which is weird because he watches you pee.
Oh, please, spare me. No more. If you had as much enthusiasm for your education as you have for these cats, your problems would be solved.
Well, at least the cats make me happy, though. I consider them to be friends.
Well, friendship is certainly the finest balm for the pangs of disappointed love.
Oh, you're a hopeless romantic too, aren't you? All those handsome men you write.
Oh, let other pens dwell on guilt and misery.
What sort of career should I get?
Well, your best bet would be to do something that you love.
Do something I love that I can get paid for?
If I got paid for doing what I loved, people would call me a prostitute.
Just go back to school. Honestly, I feel too old to be there.
Oh, well, you're never too old to learn something.
I never finished school. I'm hungry. Does anyone have cake?
Hey, what's the Let me get this straight. Stay mediocre and don't listen to the snake. Be sexy and get a man. Don't get a man, imagine a man and go back to school. Who should I be listening to?
Me. Listen to me. It's my turn, everyone. Yes. Now, don't touch me. How dare? Why would I eat that? That's gross. You ate half of it this whole time. I asked for cake. Why does no one listen when I ask for cake? I asked for chocolate yesterday, didn't I? Well, hello, dear. Marie Antoinette. I'm sure you know who I am. Austrian princess. French queen. You can curtsy anytime now. Now, let's see what we're working with here. Yes. It's your outfit that's the problem. You know, you said you weren't happy, but how could you be happy going out into the world looking like this? Did you even bother getting dressed today? No, you didn't, did you? I didn't think so. Now, thankfully, this is an easy fix. Ladies! Fetch the screen! Fetch Joseph. Yes. Look at this screen. And Josepha. Now, dear, it's time for you to stand up straight. Straight, straight. Chin up. Up.
What are they doing? Hey,
Nothing to concern yourself with. Just a bit of pruning is all.
ow, hey, stop, I'm not, ow, no, I'm not wearing that. I am not wearing this.
Oh, why not? It's gorgeous.
I'm not really a dress person.
Well then, what type of a person are you?
I prefer pants.
Breeches, like a lad, with your legs out everywhere for everyone to see, all willy-nilly like that. How absurd! Put it on her.
I said no.
and you are supposed to be listening to my advice. So I advise you to stand there and let them put it on you. Fine, delightful, I knew. Great band, you and I. Yes, Joseph, did you see her hair? Much too short, isn't it? No wonder that KIRK fellow left her.
I can hear you. I'm standing right here.
Oh, the wig, yes. This one, it will look very fine on her. But she needs a lot of rouge. The rouge! More rouge. Bring that here. Oh, it's a beautiful color, but it's not her color. Fetch another. In silk. Yes, I need in silk. Do I look like an idiot? I said in silk! Pick that up and get out of here! Fool! Now, I want you to make that tighter! Tighter! Suck her in! Sit down, Josepha. Tighter! Now, oh, beautiful! Such a transformation! I can scarce draw breath. Me either. Oh. Yes. Did I ask for feathers? No, I said lace. But if I look at... No, I don't want feathers. Get them out of my sight. Now. Fetch the glass. Now, dear, I want you to remember this moment forever. As a moment where I, Marie, Antonia, Josepha, Johanna von Habsburg, Botherington, Antoinette, Austrian princess, queen of France, has made you a new woman. Yes. I look hideous. Well, you are 29.
That's your fault, Eve. You're right, it is. Can someone get this off me, please?
Oh, ungrateful! Everything I do for you and so ungrateful. Why do people not appreciate the things that I do for them? Why? Josepha? Fan? Oh, I feel such a weakness coming on. Why does no one appreciate the things that I do? If only I could appreciate it, I would feel so much better, but Is she okay?
She's fine.
Maybe she needs the reds or the greens.
She doesn't need anything. She's faking it!
I am not!
Tell her you want to hear her advice.
Fine. Marie Antoinette, I would love to hear your advice. Oh, how I wish you were awake so I could hear her advice.
Oh, what a strange dream I've had. Now, dear, you said that you desperately needed my advice?
Yeah.
Well, go buy some things. That always makes me feel better.
Buy some things? What if I don't have money to buy things?
Oh, buy it on credit, of course.
And then I'll have all kinds of debt.
Oh, dear, that's for other people to worry about.
Didn't you overspend to the point where your own citizens stormed your castle, murdered your husband, kidnapped you, stole your children, and eventually beheaded you? Like, shouldn't you be telling me not to do that? Maybe you ruined in my means?
Oh, I don't understand. Nice things don't comfort you, you know. There are nice things everywhere, like on street corners.
What should I buy?
Well, dear, I'm so glad you've asked.
Another song, goody.
Shoes and a buckle, a diamond tiara and your face. Perfect is fragrant, that smell that was sweet. How he has that matches the shoes on your feet. A dog with a collar of diamonds and pearls, a corset laced tightly to put out the girls. And in the sun of a small rocking ship, a cup made of gold from which you can sip.
Oh, is that all?
Oh no! A chair, a piano, a brush, and a mirror all gilt with silver to make you see clearer.
A dress of pink velvet, a coat lined with fur, a ribbon, a chocolate, a cat that will purr.
A castle of marble, a face of dried flowers, a servant that tells you you're pretty for hours.
A contract like roses and clothing like white. Take candles up the lamps to give you some light.
What will I do with all of this?
You'll laugh, dance into the night, and you went through the hours with no end in sight.
Eat sweetbreads and pastries to fill up your tummy with everything lovely and everything yummy.
You'll put on a play in a garden for friends, write letters of love that no one will send.
Take a lover or two in secret, of course, when the weather is nice, ride out on your horse.
And what if I don't want this stuff?
Everyone wants, everyone wants these things. If you think that you don't, then you don't understand the happiness that they bring. The more pairs of shoes, the pieces of art, the higher the hair, the warmer the heart. The more things you own, the bigger your smile. You feel like a queen, your outfit and style.
Okay, so you're telling me that even though I'm unemployed, I should rack up all kinds of debt on my credit card so that I can be happy owning a bunch of stuff.
Exactly! You're getting it now.
Great.
A dress with big sleeves that go to the floor.
You could not afford it if you were poor.
If they can't afford it, for heaven's sake, clear off the table and let them eat cake.
A chocolate vanilla and strawberry too, with icing of pink and flowers of blue.
Peanuts and almonds and sugary sweets, we are all for the life of yards and treats.
Everyone wants these things. If you think that you don't, then you don't understand the happiness that they bring. The more pairs of shoes and pieces of art, the higher the hair, the warmer the heart. The more things you own, the bigger your smile. You'll feel like a queen when your outfit's in style. Everyone wants these things. If you think that you don't, then you don't understand the happiness that they bring. 'Cause everyone wants these things.
Yes. You see, dear, I'm going to have a new wing built in my castle. Oh, I want another mug with my face on it.
I want a cup of tea. I want a nicer sarcophagus.
Oh, a new set of dictionaries may be of use.
Oh, well, I want.
Did I ask you what you wanted to? No, did I? All of you!
I want an unbitten apple.
I want
Yes?
a new life.
Oh, we can't buy that.
Yeah, I know.
Wasting my time.
I can't do this anymore. I don't understand the point of me being here. None of this is helping.
Work with me. Maybe it would help if you went over the events that led you to being here.
I got up this morning, I fed my cats, I ate some cereal, I did a job search online, but it didn't apply. I watched a season of Friends, season 5 or 6, or...
Oh, was that the one where Joan?
What was that?
I know
What next?
I made popcorn. KIRK dumped me, and then I sang a song about being in my 20s, my early 20s, my late 20s, and now I'm here.
Say that again.
I got up this morning.
No! The part about your 20s. Are you ashamed of your age?
Well, if you're anything like the rest of us, you're going to die in your 30s anyway.
I wish I died in my 30s.
Why don't you want to be 30?
Who wants to get old?
Well, most people would prefer to die of a ripe old age, rather than dying of Addison's disease, or Hodgkin's lymphoma, or bovine tuberculosis, or typhus. Well, they don't know how I died.
I haven't done anything. You know, I haven't accomplished anything. And my mom says that I should have gone to nursing school, even though I don't want to do that. Maybe she's right. And all my friends are getting married, and my friend Amber is basically commanding me to have a baby. And
Who's Amber? It's her queen.
no, she's my best friend.
Well, why does she command you to procreate?
She
then?
doesn't. Never mind.
I think I'm beginning to understand. There are lots of expectations all over you.
Where?
They're invisible.
Ghosts.
There is no guidebook for life. You don't need to be at a certain spot at any given point.
Yeah, but you've all done great things, or terrible things, but you've all done something to make you matter, to make you count, to make you memorable.
Most of that was accidental. None of it was planned, and the rest was happenstance.
It's not like we live very happy lives either.
Not near the end, anyway.
It's my turn now. Your problem is confidence. You don't think you have the power to change your life, but you do. You just need a new perspective. The way you're living your life is not working, and you need a new strategy.
A new strategy?
Come at it from a different angle. Do you think that I gave up when they married me to my 10-year-old brother? No. I simply got rid of him.
She killed him.
Do you think that I gave up when I couldn't gain an audience with Caesar? No! I snuck into the palace inside of a rolled-up carpet.
Clever.
Do you think that I gave up when Caesar died and my alliance died with him? No! I seduced and married Mark Antony. Do you think that I gave up when I saw the sails of Octavian's fleet on the horizon? No!
Yeah, actually you did. You ran away and hid inside of a temple.
I re-strategized. And that's what you need to do too. ANUBUS! BAST! Here is death, and here is war. If you can face them, then you certainly have enough bravery to face the challenges of your everyday life. And that's what you need. Bravery. Bravery to face the unknown. Lie down.
Why?
Do not fear the unknown. Lie down.
Are you gonna mummify me?
Get her down. Roll her up.
What?
Going to suffocate in there, and we'll all be liable.
I, Cleopatra, reincarnation of the great goddess Isis, first daughter of Geb, god of the earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky, do hereby bestow a blessing upon this girl, that she may stray from her sea of indecision and inaction, and onto a land of sure-footed and decisive womanhood. Unroll her! You, like the butterfly, are emerging from your cocoon. Your spirit rises as if from the sarcophagus into the bright new land beyond, into paradise.
There really is no such thing.
Into a bright new world of possibilities then.
I don't feel any different except that it was dusty in there. What was your advice?
You need to be less passive and become more active. Start going after the things you want. You sit at home, sad that you aren't doing anything, but that isn't going to get you anywhere. Find your voice, find your purpose, make a plan and execute it. Stop being so wishy-washy and whiny. Stop being such a girl.
But I am a girl.
And that's the problem. You need to be more commanding, powerful, masculine.
What is that?
Well, this is my ceremonial beard.
Why are you wearing it?
Because the only way to be taken seriously in a man's world is to be a man.
So, change my gender.
All you need is a little bit of drag. So you feel like a schmuck and you're down on your luck. You've tried being dainty, tried being coy, you've tried being sexy. Well, girl, why not try to be a boy? Girls are sweet and soft and sad. Men are gutsy, strong and bad. Don't be a lady, be a lad. What has woman ever done but eat the apple, ruin the fun? So just listen to me, hon. Don't be a daughter, be a son. You might think that I am wrong to be a stallion, not a mare. You might think I don't know men, but trust me, dear, I'm not my share. No respect for grabby hands, taking things that you have first. With them you find your womanhood will only make you further curse. Roll me up into that carpet and get me out of here. Men will listen to a plan from another manly man. Make the change, I know you can. If you find you've no respect, fear's not something you elect, and you want a new effect, you're gonna need another boy. You might think that I am wrong to be a stallion, not a mare. You might think I don't know men, but trust me, dear, I've known my share. If you want to carve a place in the books of history, it would be better if your genitalia was something of a mystery. Find your chest and let them guess, even though they stare. Change the way when you walk, change the tone when you talk. Stuff your pant fronts with a sock. Don't be a daughter, be a son. Strap the fake beard on your face, glue it on there just in case. Add some swagger to your face, and listen to your speech with joy. Girl, you decide to be a boy.
Be a boy? This is the worst advice yet. I'd have to be insane to listen to any of the things that any of you have told me. And where are the rest of the women in Herstory? Like, I don't know, Joan of Arc burning at the stake, or someone. There have to be more of you around here. There are only 6 of you, and you're all white. Thank you. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I want to hear any more so-called advice, because to be quite honest, I have had enough.
You have had enough. I have reached my breaking point. I asked for tea ages ago, and still no tea. Do you know that I have been very, very patient? I have been polite. Why? I've been downright gracious. And still, no tea. Do you know who I am?
I've seen you on the news.
I don't, but you have.
Your Majesty, I was making progress.
You are making progress? Progress is the last thing happening in this empty rabbit hole of inane chatter. Manners matter. Oh, when I was a girl, a lady had class like Miss Austen. She didn't sop about like this chippy, being rude about other people's opinions. She had style and grace. And if someone were to ask her for a cup of tea, be the guest or the year passed by, why, she would go out of her way to get it for her, even if it was a great expense, which tea would not be. I don't ask much of anyone. I don't ask much of anyone at all. I merely ask that I be treated with the respect that my title holds.
Are you going to sing a song?
I am too angry to sing a song, Diana.
If you can tell me where in the black pit of my deranged mind I can find you some tea, I will fetch it for you.
I just want a bloody cup of tea. Thank you.
Who was that?
It was Joan of Arc.
Has she been here this whole time?
I have no idea.
Where is she coming back?
How should I know?
Where did she go?
I think I see her over there. She's on fire.
Should we put her out?
No, it's not our business.
Where did she come from? I said Joan of Arc and then...
Did you make her a fear?
I don't know, I just... Wait a minute. Hold on. That was it. That's it. That's all of you. That means I can go now. Can I go? I'm still here.
We failed. We didn't solve your problems. It's our fault.
I'm gonna die here.
We're gonna die again. I don't even remember the first time.
Oh, well, let's consult the book.
It's too late. We have failed. But let's just enjoy all of these lovely things that we have here, shall we? I have 2 scarves here, for example.
This tea is far too sweet. Is the girl grown yet? Or can she come back and bring me another cup?
I think she's gone. She's just so swollen.
This is the last cup.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it is sad day, Vampire.
I don't think you fully understood my advice. I'll explain again.
No.
None of us want to be stuck in this unfashionable purgatory any longer than we have to be. Just take our advice.
Maybe you're not supposed to solve my problems.
Well, then why are you here?
I don't know. I made Joan appear. Maybe I'm the one with the power. Maybe I'm supposed to solve your problems.
No, we don't have any problems.
Yes, you do.
You do.
You all do. Yeah, here.
What is she doing?
Well, if I made Joan appear, then that means that this is my dream, or hallucination, or breakdown, or whatever you want to call it.
Early midlife crisis.
Exactly. So, if this is all happening inside of my head, then that means that this is the way I see all of you, and not the way you actually are.
That is my scarf.
Yes.
It is one of my favorites. I need that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No, you don't. Marie Antoinette, you were not at fault for the French Revolution.
I'm not.
No, your spending was outrageous, but it was just a small factor in the grand scheme of things that were happening at the time. You weren't this dumb. You used your political power to sway your husband and convince him to help him aid Austria in its wars, and you sat on all kinds of councils. You tried to salvage the treasury. You were just too late. You cared about more than these things. You loved your children.
My son. They took him from my arms. I remember.
You were brave and strong until the very end, even though everything was out of your control. You had great courage.
You're right. I did.
garden. He knew exactly what was going to happen, and he did it anyway.
He let me eat the fruit?
He let you think for yourself, and then punished you for doing so. It's not your fault. Women aren't inherently evil or weak or less. People make mistakes, and there is no guidebook for life.
It's not my fault?
It's not your fault.
I knew it! I knew it wasn't my fault! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it wasn't my fault! I knew it! It's not my fault! It's not my fault! It's not my fault!
And you, Queen Elizabeth, you were not some doddering old fool.
I beg your pardon.
I just mean that I'm sure you care about more than tea. You've lived through wars, you negotiated on behalf of all kinds of causes. You are the longest reigning monarch in the UK's history, so you've done a lot of good for a lot of people. They played your coronation speech in my history class.
Oh, I remember.
What was your dress like?
Far too small to fit me now. But oh, I was so confident as I faced that crowd. I sincerely pledge myself to your service, as so many of you have been pledged to mine throughout all my life, and with all my heart, I shall strive to be worthy of your trust.
Yeah, see, nothing in there about tea.
That's real crazy.
Oh my god, and you! Stop pretending. You are not this persona that you put on. You are not some dumb, blonde floozy. You said it yourself, you don't actually talk like that.
I don't know what you're talking
You were typecast into this role. When the movie studios paid you less than the men and tried to cheat you out of your money, you started your own film company so that you could have full control of your image. You were so talented and so humble at the same time. You were the most objectified woman on the planet, really. That couldn't have been easy.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
It was lonely.
And I'm sorry for you. I really am, and I promise from now on I will try to think of you as a person, not just a pretty face on a mug.
Thank you.
And Jane, you were not some proper frigid, humorless shrew. You were funny and smart and brilliant and wicked, and I've read your books. They're all temper and passion and nonsense, humanity and love, and your family burned your letters after you died so that no one would ever know the real you. But no prim and proper woman could write the words that you wrote. You had a fire in you, and you had the drive to better your life for yourself and to pave the way for other women to do the same. I'm sorry if I offended you by not taking your advice. I don't think I'll go back to school, but I do think you were very wise, and I appreciate the values I find in your stories quite a lot.
Well, we all have a better guide in ourselves, if we would attend to it, than any other person can be.
And Cleopatra, you certainly took every pleasure in being a woman in a man's world, and you did use your strategy to get where you needed to be. But you were a fierce and cunning warrior. Your power wasn't made any less by you being born a female, so all this be a boy stuff is nonsense. You didn't have to be a man to rule Egypt.
Of course I didn't. Who needs to be a man?
Do other people see us this way?
Yeah, they do.
They think I spend too much.
They think it was all my fault.
They think I'm dumb.
You think I'm a fool?
Well, everyone should just mind their own business. Yeah, mind their own business.
God, I feel like such an idiot. I feel like such an idiot. How could he do this to me?
Who?
KIRK? Like, how could he not see what I'm worth? Am I unlovable? Why didn't I do it first? Why didn't I break up with him first? Everyone said, Amber even said.
None of this is your fault. It's his fault. None of us would have problems if it weren't for men.
It's true.
The lower class.
They always fall monumentally short of my standards.
Look at this KIRK fellow. Down with KIRK! KIRK's a jerk!
No.
We can't blame all of our problems on them, just as they can't blame all of their problems on us.
But they did blame me.
No, I know, but this isn't right. I'm going to imagine one here, right now.
No. Don't you bring one of them here.
No, don't do that. This is Herstory. If you bring a man here, then it's history and all of our contributions will be downplayed and warped and forgotten.
Yeah, we'll probably all die. No, look, this is me helping you. I can't leave here until you all come to peace with the fact that men are not the root of all of our problems. So I'm bringing one here.
Stop imagining him! I think I see him! Here he comes! Now
King of Macedon and conqueror of the world. I shall conquer this place as well. Hiya! I shall name it Alexandria, as I have named 20 other places before this one. Ooh, or I shall name it after my horse. Yes, I like that horse. Love that horse. Where is that horse?
He's already taking over.
I am Ptolemy Cleopatra of Egypt.
Ah, Egypt, eh? Ha! Conquered that place. It's called Alexandria now. Because I conquered it. Ooh, where are your warriors?
Right here.
Is this a joke? You fight women? That's barbaric! I slaughtered the entire kingdom of Meseta and reduced its buildings to rubble. So I have no problem killing women. But fighting them! That is not chivalrous! Bring forth your warriors!
Is that better?
Ooh! Yes, you have a beard now, so we may take your threats seriously. Come! Test my manhood!
Oh no, I don't think that's a...
Ha! You misbearded hoppy woman! Eat steam! Yes! Deep heart! You're not stupid! Why are you so strong? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Come, tiny human shield! Yes! Can't hit me now! Yes! Oh, looks so good. Yes! Get back to what happened again. Oh God!
Okay, alright, stop! I'm so sorry, I've messed this up again. I've imagined the worst kind of man.
Hey!
He's a bloody woman hater.
They don't hate women! I married 3 of them! One out of love and 2 for political reasons. I also have several mistresses. There's always spots open if anyone's interested.
You can give me the groin.
I don't need your help. I am a man.
Why are you taking his side? I'm not. I'm just trying to show you all. Oh, God.
Listen to me.
Listen to her. Okay, we're listening. Not all men are bad. Get her. Look at this man down on the ground, helpless as can be. He's like a child.
He didn't dump me or leave you for dead. He didn't call you a dame. He's just a regular fellow who's conquered half the known land. He's not the root of all evil. It's better if you don't stand. Men are not the problem, and not all men are bad. To put the blame on gender is nothing short of sad. We're all human beings, we all make mistakes. To put the blame on one side is not to give and take.
And men is nice and never clever.
And we should not judge them forever.
They're two rifles that take some time, and some are fucking so fine.
Even though we can't blame them, we can put all the blame on men. Men are not the problem, and not all men are bad. To put the blame on gender is nothing short of sad. We're all human beings, we all make mistakes. To put the blame on one side is not to give or take. So perhaps we should forgive and admit we're all the same. Because not all men are bad, and not all are to
May I go now?
Yes!
You coming?
No!
Fine! I didn't want to catch a women's disease of hysteria anyways! Come on, go! Oh yes, now we walk.
Okay, so he is a bad example, but I've been looking at all of you the wrong way. I've been looking at myself the wrong way too. I don't need to be skinnier or sexier or dumber. I don't need to be single or married or have a house or a baby. It's not all my fault that Kirk broke up with me. And that doesn't have to be the end of my world. It doesn't matter what other people think about my life or where I am in my life, as long as I'm okay with my life.
You should dye your hair blonde.
I'm done with the advice.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
Well, thank you for the suggestion, but hey, maybe I will, because I can do whatever I want. I can be whatever I want. I just have to be confident, like you said.
We're friends now, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad, I'm real glad. I think I learned something today. I think we all learned something today. Or maybe we learned nothing at all and this was all a giant waste of time. Either way, I had fun.
You do?
Do you feel any better?
Yeah, I do. I do feel better. You know, my life is more together than I thought. And the only real problem was my outlook. But I can change that. I'm only in my 20s. I'm in my 20s, my early 20s.
Okay, I lied. I'm in my 90s.
Not that it matters.
And a grown up, not what I used to be. I'm in my 20s, I don't have my whole life figured out right now.
And that's exciting. You should live life as big as your heart will allow. Your future is awfully bright.
I'm gonna start tonight.
She's in her 20s, her later 20s, and that's just ending. She's got so much time, she's on a roll now. She's gonna make it, and we all know that she's gonna be fine.
In my 20s, I don't have my whole life figured out right now.
You never do know, and I think it's a state of mind anyhow.
Kirk, I'm not going to miss you. Did we really solve your issue?
That's not important. She's doing fine. She's self-assured now, and she sees the world clear 'cause she can do it. Won't wait for a sign. Her hand is open. If she doesn't have fear, she's in her 20s. She's got a whole world of possibilities, and I'm just glad that we could put you a little bit more at ease. We even learned something too.
All the things not to do.
We're smart and clever, a bit dramatic, become persistent, and a strong sense of self. Don't need to hate men to be a woman, but lead
anybody here, I don't give a damn.
Hello? Hi. Kirk, no. Yeah, no. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. No, it's not all your fault, it's my fault too. Yeah. Yeah, no, no, you don't need to come here. No, I'm fine. I'm fine on my own. Yeah. Hey, listen, good luck. Yeah, you too. Bye. Here, kitty.
Now you know where she is coming from, you know what she has done, where she's going now is her choice, and we guess that's half the fun. If you enjoyed her little show, tell everyone it's fine. In the meantime, now before you go, we'll dance just one more time.